Good morning. Kim McGillis joining you live from Regina. It's 11 o'clock Central Time. For my friends back in Ontario, it is presently noon. How are you? How has it been? Thursday already. Time flies when we're having fun. I can't believe it's January 30th. If you're catching the replay, please say replay, and I would love to know if you're on. I'd love to see you and just make a comment where you're from. So we are continuing with the Wildflower Birthday Suite Collection, and I just want to say today is a slim card, so that's going to be fun. Very out of my comfort zone. I think I've only made one or two so far, and we're kind of doing it as a fun fold type of card today. So we're just going to check if there's anybody here. Oh my goodness, Tammy Richard, you're catching me live. That is so awesome because Tammy always catches me on replay, and here we are today. So this is going to be fun and interesting. You haven't seen this card, I don't think so. So it's going to be interesting. Anyways, if ever you're there, please say hello. Tomorrow, I'll be sharing how to make the coordinating envelope because slim cards are not your traditional type of envelope. So that should be interesting as well. I can't believe it's already January 30th. So if ever you haven't taken the opportunity to get some free celebration products, now is the time because January is almost over. Also, the starter kit. If you have a big wish list, the starter kit might be the option for you, which in Canada is only $135, and you get bonus things during celebration. So you could just message me, ask me a question about the starter kit, and I will share. Also, some of my cards that I sent today are part of cards by mail. So if ever you've earned my cards just by shopping with me using that hostess code, then you will get some cards and some instructions. There's also going to be a PDF that is totally featuring some cards that I showed, but some that I didn't as well, with a coordinating box. So that's kind of fun too. So enough with the chit chats. I just want to say thank you so much for sharing yesterday all your different ways of taking your coffee. Some are doing black, which is so good, like that, the fact that you're just hardcore black, and then some like lattes like me, maybe a bit more frou-frou drinks. Some like it cold, and some don't even drink coffee at all. So that was fun to see as well. Had my first at 36, so I really enjoyed reading how you take your coffee. So that's been fun. It's beautiful and sunny here in Regina. I'm counting down the days to go to Ontario, so that's going to be fun too. Darcy's saying hello from Winnipeg, so she's my neighbor just next door. And yeah, so okay, let's get started. I am going to put my screen down. We are going to readjust, you know me with my Facebook current situation. So I am going to just readjust as we go. I don't know what the weather is like where you live, but kind of fun. Here we go. Let's just readjust slightly. It's about balance here, right? So lots better. Yeah. So I did add a new color part of my collection today because you know I always like to feature different colors. So we were working with Pretty and Pink, and then we had Pool Party, and then we also had Peach Pie. But I have a new one coming in today, and it's Blueberry Bushel. I don't know if it's a color that you use lots. I don't tend to pull it a lot, but I do find it's very pretty, so it's kind of a fun color to play. I don't know if you've ever designed, but when you look at the entire pack, I do feel like it's a cute color combo. And let's do like something like this, right? It even looks better. Hello, Belinda from Houston, Texas. Darcy saying sunny and -5 in Winnipeg. I don't know, it's just getting me in the kind of mood, a great mood actually, just because of the weather. I never have a cold coffee, but yesterday I had to have a cold coffee because of the weather. I don't know. It's kind of fun. So Friday's card is right here, still cute. I think I'm going to do something a little bit that coordinates with that for another project. And then Monday's card was one of my favorite, this little cutie, just so simple, but I do love the outcome of it. And then Tuesday was Rosette Day. Really love these. I think I need a third. Like, I always like to make multiples. It just needs to be a little different. And then Wednesday, we had this little one, which is all about banners and having that coordinating die. I do love the collection. If you do a lot of birthday cards, I think this suite is gorgeous. This is one of the cards that I had received from one of my artisan friends, so that's kind of fun. And then I talked about doing slim cards. Slim cards is a longer card right here. There are different sizes. You could choose the size that you want. It's all up to you. I'm going to be focusing on 8.5 by 10/7/8. So for this one, very simple. I just kept it very basic with the whites and all. And then I added coordinating designer series paper. And then using all our die cut pieces, it's kind of interesting that we could add these little elements. So Tammy is saying she loves the whole collection. Absolutely. I'm planning banners. I'm planning a bunch of different things, and it should be pretty fun. So here is number one. Today, I'm going to be including this little piece. So we are going to be using this little piece, and it is part of the designer series paper. So we are going to be doing something a little similar, but my background today is going to be blueberry bushel, and we are going to give it a little nudge up by making some kind of fun fold. So I hope you're excited about that. It should be interesting. I think before we start though, this little guy needs a little greeting, I think. And I'm thinking peach pie for a greeting would be great. So that's the color I'm going to be using. And then the stamp set, birthday celebration. Make me a suggestion. What greeting should I use today for this one? You can make your own words. You could say happy birthday. You could say happy day. I would love to know. Happy birthday to you. That could be a good one too. It's kind of a long one, but Tammy's saying that slim card is so stunning, especially when we add that wish. Janice is catching me live. I'm so happy you're catching me live today. And then she's saying that the suit is in her shopping online cart. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm running out of designer series paper because I've made lots more that you haven't seen, and I need to order as well. So happy you day. That's kind of cool. Hooray for you. Love that too. I want to have some beautiful fonts. So let's go. So many cards to choose from. They are so beautiful. I need to make one for my daughter's birthday next week. Oh, Lucy, how old is your daughter turning? I also thought, I've been very productive actually. I also thought that I should have something special that I could just add all the birthdays, January, February, March, April. So I'm thinking of working on something fun to remind us all of our family birthdays. Okay, so I am gonna go with the hooray here. And just gonna stamp here. And don't worry, we are gonna do a second card with a second greeting. So I'm using peach pie, but you could use whatever coordinating color. And then the U is right here. So we're gonna do that as well. Hello, Joan from Washington State. Here we go. We got the U right here and 4. So you can make your own writing. And I think, you know what? Looking at this stamp set, I'm gonna look at it very hard, and I want you to help me out. I want you to list a bunch of words that you could do, and then at least we could share with everyone so we could reuse all these greetings. So I'm gonna do hooray for you for this one, and then I think we had something else. Oh my goodness, Lucy's saying her baby's turning 27. I actually have to say it's going to be a very interesting year because I'm turning 50 this year. My oldest daughter is turning 25, and my baby, my middle daughter, doesn't have like a big milestone, but my youngest daughter is turning 20. So it's kind of a interesting year for us. And I'm fussy cutting, but if you don't like it, don't, just check in your collection what type of dies that you have at home that you could fit the greetings on top. That's an option. And even this collection has this beautiful die that you could just stamp directly on it and add to your card. So fussy cutting is not for everyone. I just find it so relaxing. So that is why I do it. It might not be as relaxing when I'm doing it live because I try to hurry up a little bit, but it is kind of fun. I think my husband is starting like a man cold. So after my live, I'm going to go to the mall. There is a tiny mall here in Regina, and they have products that are more for like natural use. I don't want to say the company because I don't really want to promote any companies here, but so I'm going to go get him this little spray so he could just kick this cold off before it even gets started. It's like, feel like a lot of people have colds right now, and I have been cabin fever. Aside from flying between Ontario and Regina, I've been pretty quiet and staying low key, so I don't really see a lot of people. Okay, let's bring this card back. Hooray. And then we're gonna do the 4 right here. Very simple. And did you notice I used a gold trim as well to add it? So let's do hooray 4. And then the last part, U. Blueberry bushel could have been cute, also pretty in pink. There's also tones of green, like you could use old olive if you wanted to. That could have been a great option as well. Okay, so while I'm finishing fussy cutting, you want to take out a pen and a piece of paper because you're going to have to write these numbers down unless you get one of my tutorials. But I'm just going to share with you these numbers. Okay, so I did fussy cut it very quickly. So let's go like this. Let's go like this. And then we'll add the U right there. So hello, Cindy. Oh, Bev is there too. Woo, good morning, good morning. And Tammy has twins. Twins and beautiful daughters. So Cindy's saying she's never made a slim card before. And like I was sharing to Cindy, I think this is like, I've made one before this. And then because I'm also part of demonstrators with demonstrators from France and Canada that speak French. So I did a free PDF when our customers order. Like it's all in French, but the thing is the video with YouTube, you could just switch it to English. And that was my actual first slim card. And I fell in love with the collection. I think 2 of my downlines saw what it looked like and it was pretty. It featured an online exclusive collection. I actually should share a sneak peek. And online with the photo there, we always give like a little teaser. So my customers are getting it for free with their $60 order. And that was my first slim card. Like I'm embarrassed to say, but now I am addicted. And I said, why not share a fun fold card today, a slim card, but fun fold. Okay, here we go. So we'll add this part right maybe here. So array for you. Look how cute that is. I do need to scrub this. There's a little bit of adhesive here, but but look kind of cute. And I'm going to tell you a secret. If you're not into fussy card, this image does fit on a regular card because I did fit it on as well. Like I did do the same layout on a regular card. So if slim cards are not your thing, then don't worry. You could just do my same design here, but in a different way. And then here are the balloons. So we could have done this card on here and then just do the balloons. I just find the blues are coordinating very well, like with, and this is the regular layout, but it could have been transformed in a slim card. So stay tuned for that. And then now let me just grab a piece. I've already pre-cut some things, but I think I'm going to redo it with you. So at least you're going to catch what I mean by this. So let me just grab a piece of cardstock, and then I need your help. Sometimes I could plan specific things out. Sometimes I need a little bit of your help, but we're just going to grab a piece of cardstock, blueberry bushel here, and I'm going to do the exact same step. So what I'm planning for us is this fun fold. Is this good? So we're going to do that together. So Lucy's saying that slim cards are perfect when gifting money. Yeah, if I should have known that 18 years ago when I joined as a demonstrator, I never did them. So then Joan was saying that she got the DSP, but she didn't know what to do with the cutouts. Well, now you'll have some fun things to do with the cutouts for sure. So grab a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, okay? It's gonna be trimmed very, very, like a tiny, tiny piece. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go at 10/7/8. So 10/7/8 is like the 2 lines before the 11. And I'm just removing this very tiny piece. Look at this. That's like a baby piece. This is what we need to remove. The rest of it stays as is. We're using the entire piece. And now I want you to score at 3 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are the bigger lines between the 4 and the 3. And I'm just going right here. And then I'm going to score at 7 1/4. So at least this one is kind of a normal number. So here we have it with a little Riley hair on the side. And now grab a pen or pencil, whichever you want. And you're going to turn your cardstock on the 8.5 side. And we're going to bring it at 2 inches. So I am going at 2 inches right here. And I'm just going to make this tiny little line. Okay, so I see it here. Drop the pencil here. And now I'm going to bring my 2-inch line to my second score line. So let me just bring this a little down so I could show you. I'm going to take this slowly so you get to see. Okay. So Beverly's saying she loves fun folds and slim cards. So now, Beverly, you'll be able to add to this card with today's design. So I'm just, okay, so let's see if I could just see it on my screen because it's kind of a big image right here. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing my 2-inch mark right here. And I'm going to bring it to my second score line at the top. Okay, let's just go a little lower here. I just want to make sure you see. So remember we scored here at 3 5/8, and then my second line was 7 1/4. So now I want to bring the 2-inch mark to the top of this 7 1/4 to make my cut. Okay, so here we go. So now the moment we've been all waiting for. So I'm just sliding it across, okay? And now we have this piece right here. Ta-da! So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it here, and then I'm gonna fold it back. And now we have our Fun Fold Slim card. So I hope this was not too long. Now you see that this layout is gonna come right in here, and we'll have our beautiful flower just laying right there. So that's one of the looks. For the inside, you need a piece of basic white, and the piece of basic white is 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. So this is where we'll just glue and tuck this little piece in here. So now here we have it. And now you have the option of adding some decor at the top if you want to. If you want to add more flowers, more of your little tiny pieces, that is up to you. So it's up to you if you want to or not. I'm just going to use some adhesive right here. And then I'm just going to add, let's see. I'm going to give it a little push here. Here we go. Got it. So Janice is asking, when you do your designer SIM card, how do most of you make your envelopes? So what I'm going to share with you, and I don't know if you were there at the beginning, is tomorrow I'm going to show you how to make an envelope with the coordinating designer series paper. So it's going to be fun. So you want to come back tomorrow. So the bottom part you can embellish as you wish. It's up to you. I've gone ahead here and cut a tiny piece. So that's where I need your help. Like this will fit perfectly in right on there, but I'm going to show you too. And then you could add this piece. So Beverly says she thinks she needs to make a box for these slim cards. So I do have some box designs. If you want to make a big box, like thick like this to add them all in, or are you just talking about a box to add some cardstock and all the cards just for when you're doing something. Now, the scrapbooking brochure has coordinating sets. And my question to you is, should I go with something a little bit more simpler? So this designer series paper goes with this collection, and then we could just add this background instead, or the same scrapbooking brochure with the DSP also has this cute background, and then we could add the little dots like this. I think that would be kind of cute to use this one. So I think I'm going to go with the dots just to show you. A box to give with the cards. Okay. No apologies, Janice. That's all good. I just wanted to share with you that you'll have the opportunity tomorrow to make your envelope with me. So I am going to go with the dots, and this is the paper that goes with the same coordinating collection that's in the scrapbooking brochure, and I will link on my blog when I do post about it, just so you know. So now I'm going at 3 7/8 right here. And then I'm just going to flip it around and go at 8 1/2 right here. So now this piece could just go and tuck in here. Wait a second. Let me just redo this. I just want to make sure. It was 3 and... Sorry, I made a mistake. It's 3 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even recognize my own writing between a 5 and a 7. Okay, so here we go right here. And it would just fit in perfectly right in here, okay? So you get to see this part. I still need to trim my top part. So now I'm just gonna flip it around, and I'm gonna go at 3 1/4. So 3 1/4. Right here, and I'm just, I almost have trouble to see here. Part of getting older, right? So 3 1/4, and I'm just gonna go to my top right here. Like this. Let's see. No, I missed it. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 5/8. I did the same thing when I did the other video. It was like crazy. I don't know why I made the same mistake twice. Okay, let's do this again. So here we have it. And then 3 1/4, but from the top. Not from the bottom, Kim, from the top. So let's do this again. These things happen. So the top and not the bottom. And then let's cut it again. I make these things ahead and then I forget what I did on my own. I should watch my own videos. Here we go. We've got it now. So you see it goes and fits perfectly on there. If you don't want it to fit the same way, then you could just do little differently if you wanted to, but mine fits perfectly. And now I'm just gonna adhere right here. This will close and then we'll have this beautiful piece right here. Does that make more sense now? Okay, so Belinda's saying, love this fun fold. I've never done it as a slimline. I definitely will be creating one. Okay, so now let me just rewind just because I might have confused you. So your piece of designer series paper is 3 5/8 by 8 1/2. And then you're gonna go on the top side at 3 1/4 to mark, and then you just meet the top. Don't go by the bottom or else you'll have a piece like this. So I'll reuse it for something else, no worries. So now I'm just gonna add this on the inside. And we're just gonna stick it right in here. It is pretty snug, but it fits. And I just love this coordinating paper from the Scrapbook Embouchure. And now we're just gonna give it a big crisp fold. Look how pretty this is. And now we could just tuck in this beautiful piece there. If you want, you could also emboss this portion. There are so many things to do. And you could also stamp some images, whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna keep it very beautiful and simple. Tammy's saying, is that Riley drinking water? Yes, you've guessed it. She's in the kitchen. I'm in my studio. And we went for a big walk this morning. And here she is drinking and slurping her water. Great catch. So just going to go. Let's see. And the reason you see me do this is pay attention to how you're going to do this portion, because you want to make sure that it is going to fit in your envelope. I think I'll be fine with this way. I think it's still going to work for me. So here we go. So there you have it. And then it pulls open just like this. Tomorrow, I'm going to share how we make our envelope, but I'm also going to share with you a little different version of this card as well. So you'll get to see something new. But look how beautiful and classy this is. Let me see. And look how bold this is as well. Do you ever see Kim McGillis doing cards that don't have a white background? No, you never do. But you are today. So I'm just thinking that to keep it closed, I will want to just add our gold trim ribbon that comes with the collection and maybe make a beautiful large bow right here. And if you don't want to do that, you could see tomorrow's version and then decide what you want to do. So now look at these two together, and then we could think about another greeting. Do we want to stamp and embellish the inside? Absolutely, you could do so. And this is our leftover piece. Like, it's still cute that you could still add like a banner or some sort of, like, we always need to embellish our insides of our cards, so we could easily just add another pattern and embellish the inside. Up to you. You could stamp your greeting on the inside. I think today it's going to be make a wish. and we're just gonna tuck in. It would be kind of cute also like in a gold color. So if I come back here, I could easily add it in gold and say make a wish just like that there, or we could do different colors. So either option would be great as well. Now I'm just gonna try it again with the peach pie. Can't believe Rara is like drinking her water while we're live. The joys of alive, right? So I just stamped with a peach pie here. And there you have it. So once again, I apologize that I made that little boo-boo, but now you know that when you make yours, you will not do the same mistake. Okay. And then I'd still want to add some little party dots on there just to coordinate. Party dots are fun. Those big, large pieces that are part of the designer series paper as well, you could embellish your gifts when you're making gifts. So let's see. I will bring it closer too. I think I'm gonna go with this one actually. So let me grab a dimensional. And like I said, if you don't want to add this on the top, you don't have to. You could just put the greeting on the inside. So up to you. I might just perfect my fussy cutting a little bit here, but I'm just going to show it to you closely. So here we have a very simple card, but kind of a wow. You could just slide this piece off and then open the inside. And then we could just say maybe like a happy birthday on the inside. Hooray, it's your birthday. That could be cool too. If you can think of words that go together with that stamp set, greetings, sentiments, I would love to know. They'd be like great add-ons. So let's do happy. And pay attention that you're not stamping too high, because then you won't see. You'll see like the happy birthday standing out there. So you have to put it low enough. And you could also put a magnet. You could also put magnet or even like a Velcro if you want it to open and shut. But look how cute that is. And then we could add more decor, little flowers. Let's see what I have left. This kit has been used multiple times. I have my party dots here, but let me see in there. Like there was this big cake, but I would have to put my greeting a little higher, but that could be an option, or it could be on the opposite side as well. And then let's see, what else do I have? So many fun things. Could add a little cupcake on the inside. That could be fun. Or even like a smaller cupcake right here or right here. I've like cut, done so many things. I also love these little pieces. Actually, I think this is what I'm gonna do for today. So Beverly's saying she loves them both, but now the blue is her favorite. So you already made the white, Beverly. So now you'll have to add the blue to your collection. And you know what? You know, guys, this is really out of my comfort zone to add a very background that is blue, but look how stunning they both look. Making a very cute stash of these cards would be perfect. And just adding a sweet love note on the inside is kind of great. Hello, Annette. So now you know that I need to make an envelope, a coordinating box, and make a collection. So the plan for this is, because we get so many big, large pieces, we can go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, and then maybe a design in this type of layout, but with the large balloons, and they would all coordinate. So I think that's where I'm going with this. And then Beverly, I am thinking of you, and I am thinking that, yeah, a coordinating box with all of them would be kind of great. So Janice is saying that's it. Order is definitely going in. So much to build with on this suite. I think this set, you know what? I do need to take care of my honey a little bit today, because I promised him that I was going to go out. But as I'm designing this, and as you are all here with me, now I've got lots of new ideas popping in my head about this entire thing. So for sure, there needs to be another type of fold or some sort of a slim card that we could do the balloon layout, like this one right here. And then I'm thinking, Bev, need to find a coordinating box to go with it, and I actually am thinking of something special to go with the box too. So I think I'm going to be creating this afternoon, but this didn't take long, and it's very simple and easy to do. So hope you like it. And then she's saying she's looking forward to the box. So tomorrow, let's join me again at 11, and I'll have something kind of fun to show you, like a little bit of a show part of, and a resume of our entire week as well. Thank you for joining, and if you've loved this video, please put your thumbs up, a little heart, share the content, etc. And tomorrow we'll have a draw as well. Hi, Briar from New Zealand. Hello, Kim. Good morning. See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye.